It appears the crypto bleeding has stopped, but a new wound is about to open as the government is about to dump a bunch of Silk Road BTC on the market. We're also going to talk about an Algorand CEO Twitter hack. Very creative. Can't wait to share that with you. And I think we've got the indicator we've been looking for to let us know we've hit the bottom. And what a wild several days it's been. As you could see, in the last 3 days, I have had 8 training sessions. Luckily for me, today's a day off. Joe, 5087, is commenting on the fact that Donald Trump wants to ban CBDCs if elected. Luke's joining us, by the way. He's just trying to spread fear about the government having too much control and showing himself as the cure. Stable coins are good enough. We don't need a CBDC. I agree. I'm down for stable coins. I do not want a CBDC. Twitch Radio says, maybe if it was a neutered version of a CBDC, but we all know they want max power. I think they should focus on digitizing things such as land mortgages, titles, stuff like that. I totally agree. Dwayne Diesel says, look, when they do CBDC, if you don't take their, this is getting naughty. But I think a lot of you out there are thinking the same thing. You don't want the CBDCs. Now, indicator. I've been talking about the last several days. I said, you want to know what the indicator for the bottom is GBTC. Notice how this is up and the crypto market is currently up. Oh my gosh, that's because as soon as those GBTC movements kind of calmed down, the market was like, whew, okay, we're not going to be roasted into the ground. So, GBTC, great indicator. Let's move on over to the heat map. Bitcoin sitting at 41,502, ETH 2259, XRP at 52 cents, with XLM at 11.5, XMR at 157. Optimism 311 with Aptos 866, bringing more love to the channel. Why? Because there's a lot of crypto love out there. Bitcoin stabilizes 40,000 as outflows from the world's largest ETF slows down. Wait a minute, that's what I was just talking about. The daily outflow rate of GBTC peaked at 641 million January 22nd, but slowed to 394 by January 25th. The transition from a closed to an open structure for GBTC allowed for more flexible trading. And don't forget, FTX sold $1 billion worth of GBTC. Now, here's part of the problem. Grayscale, the GBTC, custodians, the issuers, the pimps of that foray, right? They are charging 1.5%, which is on average about 5 times higher than its competitor. Algorand CEO's account has been hacked. Now, I'm sharing this with you because I'm a news channel. I bring news whether it's good or bad. And no, I'm sorry, you cannot shut down my channel just because I have a viewpoint that's different from you. I think the majority of people would agree that the majority of crypto are scams, schemes, and so forth. Algorand Foundation said, Stacy WDC's account has been compromised. Please do not click on any links or respond. We're in the process of recovering it. This is what they did. They totally changed out her profile. It said, Stacy Algo. Now, mind you, this is all what the scam was. They hacked her account. Or, I'm sorry, not scam. They hacked her account. Exited Algorand Foundation. Drained 6 figures from my customers and gaslit them into thinking it was a hack. Semi-professional pole dancer bookings in DMs. So basically what people are insinuating here is that this Algorand CEO kind of, knew about draining money from customers and gaslit them into thinking it was hack. Basically what they're insinuating is that it was an inside job. Either way, you got to be careful with this stuff because honestly, you're seeing so many massive accounts right now get hacked. It's just an absolute mess. And here's that announcement from Algorand Foundation. As always, any article you see in this video, along with all my other ones, will be linked in the description below. By the way, if we go to Stacy's account, guess what? It is still wrong. Look at this. They're still posting everything, ripping on Algo. Oh my gosh. This is naughty. Oh my gosh, dude, this is... I'm sorry, I did not realize how bad this is. I mean, wow. Sell Algo and buy ETH. Oh my gosh. Okay, take a look at that. It's linked in the description below. This is a news channel. U.S. government to auction 120 million in Bitcoin linked to Silk Road. Look, you do nefarious things and the government seizes your money. Guess what? They are going to, yes, put it up for forfeiture. The problem is their page is totally crashing because there's so many people going to it. But here's the deal. According to the filing, the upcoming auction involves nearly 2,874 Bitcoin seized from Ryan Frash and Sean Bridges in 2021, with a whole bunch more coming from other people. The total the total, right, that they're going to be putting into auction is anywhere from 120 to 133 million. Now remember, the United States government's Bitcoin holdings are 210,000. That's from seized stuff. So the US government might start selling more BTC now that the price is higher. And boy, the government couldn't time it any better, because we're seeing the green. We're seeing GBTC find some footing here. And oh my, the timing is just too perfect. That Algorand CEO hack is pretty nasty, but the message behind it is that the CEO has been screwing over the holders of Algo, and there's a little bit of revenge going on. Do I agree with it? Hey, look, there's much better ways to get your point across, but I think a lot of you out there are thinking the same thing. You're sitting here going, dude, have we been led astray by all this crypto stuff? Has all of this been over-promising and under-delivering? And it's not just like the main things we cover on this channel. I mean, there are channels now across YouTube that are starting to say the same thing. They're like, guys, we've been played, we've been lied to. Whether your belief is that, you know, we're all going to moon or not, guess what, everyone? The United States government owns a ton of Bitcoin, and they're starting to dump it on the market. Public filings are being published, and yes, everyone, there is nothing we can do about it, because the United States government, well, as much as we want to think they're stupid, they're at least smart to sell in the green. They held on to this BTC for how long? And you saw the whole market, alts included, were sitting there being tugged with the news of BTC ETF, and then also tugged down price-wise with the liquidation action of GBTC. So there you have it. BTC is what moves the market. Yeah. 8 training sessions in 3 days. I've got a last man standing race coming up in about 6 weeks, and I am nowhere near ready for it. Today's a recovery day for me. I'm going to spend several hours doing different recovery treatments, modalities, and a little bit of prehab exercising at night, along with some stretching, so I can train hard this weekend. For as hard as you push it, you better push it even harder when it comes to recovery, or else you're going to break down. Now I'm a news channel. I bring the news, whether it's good or bad, and some of you out there have a problem with me bringing the bad news. Well, guess what? I'm going to keep bringing the news, whether it's good or bad. So maybe you should get more upset at these crypto companies, because if they actually brought real news that was proven to be true and actually came to fruition, I'd be able to report on that. But until now, all I'm reporting on is that BTC is the pimp of the crypto market, and the alts and everything are just on its leash. Catch your cool cats later today, because you know we're going to have way more fun.